Hi everyone, it's Howard Chung here. This is episode 2 of the GPS Home Search app, and I'm calling this episode the Mobile Search. Now all of us, of course, are very familiar with going on to the website of our local MLS and of course doing traditional searches. But I want you to get more and more comfortable with using your own GPS Home Search app to do all searches. I mean, it's at your fingertips. We're also, of course, empowering all of our clients to do the same. So now if you go ahead and click on the app itself by saying, oh, I'm mobile ready, and mobile ready of course means that within 5 seconds I can find out exactly what's happening in the community. I've gone ahead and clicked on the map search. As you can see, but the GPS is enabled, so there I am located right there, and those are the homes around me. Now I just want you to click on the legend on the bottom right. As you can see, green means new on the market. The blue icons are active, the brown ones are pending, red ones are sold. Open houses are depicted by, of course, the little A-board sign, favorites, and John Scott offices. So now by default, the criteria, since of course most home buyers are searching for homes on the market, we've enabled green, blue, and brown. Now as soon as I go ahead and change the criteria, so on the bottom left I can click on criteria, and of course this is by default all price ranges and bedrooms and everything. If I click on the sold, click done, then now all of a sudden all the reds will show up as well. Now often you'll find that there's so many solds nearby that it'll say you got to zoom in additionally to actually find those available homes for sale, and the icons that will populate as well. So right there you can see there's too many properties. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and there they are, right? Lots of properties available for sale. Actually very few available for sale, mostly browns and reds in this circumstance here. So I also want you to go back home. Now Android devices act a little bit differently than iOS devices or Apple devices. Number one, in the criteria, it's written out as criteria here on an iOS device. However, an Android device, there will be a little magnifying glass in the top right corner, and so that is basically the same thing as criteria. Here, there's a back button by clicking on the menu. Android devices, there is a native back button that everybody with an Android device knows. So that's how you would go back. Now, I wanted to show a couple of additional functions. The first one is, what if I want to do an address search? I can go ahead and just click on the very top section there. Or you can also see that there's an address search button. It's one of the 4 down below. So I can use either one of those. And I can type in a particular neighborhood, a street address. So I can, let's say, for example, type in my mom's neighborhood. And when I say search, wow, there's a market snapshot of what's going on right in her neighborhood. So it immediately went over to, kind of centering her little street. And so you can do an actual search that way. So if you have a client, you know their street address, you can do this, and of course you can grab a market snapshot, but again that's going to be in a different video. I can also do an MLS or property number search. So let's say I've got an MLS number kind of ready to go. For example, I've got MLS number 749606. Type in search. And voila, there is my $4.5 million listing. All the photos, of course, right there. And so if you have a listing, of course, you can also do a quick search that way. Okay. So as you can see, the search function is very useful. In fact, I was talking to our CTO, Ruben Taylor, and he was saying that just this function alone of the address search is getting close to 200,000 searches a day. So our clients out there are actually using this function almost all the time. The actual use of the app, he's actually getting 600,000 callouts. It's almost double of the same time last year. So we're finding a ton of our clients are using the app to actually do searches on a very regular basis. It's an exciting time. So hopefully you're also getting comfortable using the map search, as well as understanding how to set the criteria, an address search, an MLS property number search. And so continue to play around with the app so that you become a master at it. So hopefully we'll see you again for episode 3, where I'm going to be covering the mobile market snapshot, and where I will be teaching you how to grab a screenshot for your mobile app.